Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Styx. So we were doing so well in this last level, and then I jumped and lost half my health because I jumped from there to where I'm standing now. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. Otherwise though, we have 2 vials of amber, 2 throwing knives, 1 vial of acid. We're gonna see if that refills in the next level. 5 balls of sand. So we're not doing terrible. Let's do this 4th section of this area. This one has the relic in it. We're gonna try and get the relic, the incinerator. Why would you be banging a hammer on a metal door of an incinerator?
From here I should be able to get back to the hideout.
It might be a little interesting if this actually was a really quick level and I just got to the hideout, but I doubt it. I want to steal the relic as my secondary objective. That way I have as much SP as possible. Here's where the relic is. It's down somewhere, hidden. I guess the main map doesn't show it to us. No hints there. So I imagine this is mostly just gonna be about, let's see, and we only have 1 vial of acid, so it didn't refill. I figured it wouldn't. This.
By order of the boss, there is a new rule that you better respect. From now on, you have to talk nice to the root suckers. No name calling, no friendly little slap behind the head, even if they deserve it. You're gonna have to watch your step. Otherwise, it's a court-martial, and all that goes with it. For those in the eye quarters, there will be less potatoes for dinner, but for us, it will be jail for sure. So get that into your skulls.
Let's see. Here looks like a good room to enter. So the root suckers, I assume, are the elves. Nice. A little bit of water here. I wonder if the water makes noise when I walk in it. Feels like I have a couple choices here. There we go. Nope. So that's not one way I want to go. Doesn't look like those guys are terrible, and it's not like the last level where we have to absolutely not get caught. We can get caught, we can fight through it, which is nice.
From now on, you have to talk nice to the root suckers. No name calling, no friendly little slap behind the head, even if they deserve it. You're gonna have to watch your step. Otherwise, it's a court-martial, and all that goes with it. For those in the eye quarters, there will be less potatoes.
Can't break that. Looks like I could crawl around the edge here. So we've already messed up getting all the coins. There would not be a huge reason to try and get them all. There's one we can see right down there. There's several. Let's see. Here's the guy. How far is he gonna come? Just that far. Alright. I'll try to maintain an air advantage. I think that's the best move. Probably be worth it to go ahead and save. I imagine it's just going to be a lot of working around this one column, getting to lower and lower heights. Are they going to spot me? So that's not going to work. I could throw a knife at one of these guys. That's odd that there's nothing there. That must mean I just would have to jump down again. Like, is this just a fight? This doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like it should be a fight. Could I jump down to that area? Yeah, I think that would work. So jump down to this and just wait. We've got this guy here. So let's wait for these guys to turn around. I'll look different directions. And then I'll hop down and hide in this closet. Interesting.
Nobody. Well, it wasn't anything after all.
Burnt myself, and now I need to drink the vial of life. Ridiculous. This is no good.
A monster! That one's mine!
Let's just run. Run. What a way to play the game.
Where are you hiding, you nasty piece of work?
The hideout is far, far away now.
He's run off.
We got all kinds of people blocking every path.
You won't
He's
escape
probably
me.
got away.
So the question is, can I... Might as well save, I guess. I'm mishandling all of this just like crazy. Let's just come down here, activate this, pick up sand, and just move on. Pick up this and drink it already, just immediately. Was there another way up here? Feels like there was. Yep. And down we're going, 47 meters more. Is that where the relic is? It's hard to tell. It might be down that direction, it might be anywhere. I really wish you could just go to the hideout between each section of a level. This blackness seems to do nothing, although maybe it hides you in the dark? No, not really. This corner is dark enough to hide in. Is there anybody else that would see if I take this guy out?
There's something out there. Wait and see, my friend. I'll find you.
So he had a throwing knife on his belt, so I couldn't pickpocket it. It's fine. I think that means I could probably go pick it up if I want to throw a knife at somebody. Let's go and save. Yeah, and there's just no telling how much of this level is left. I guess I can always do what I did 2 levels ago and wander around for a while. If it feels like it is...
I don't even want to think about what they're burning here. Trash, threatening letters, assassination orders, disappointing wives. Letters covered in finger marks that idiots think they're sending to their families. The unofficial history of Akenash. Bad conscience makes for damn good fuel.
Another coin. I kinda wish everybody had something on their belt. That would be nice. To pickpocket some of these easier guys. I still need a little bit of health. Now, as best as I can see, the relic is not here yet. So we've got further to go. Could I have dropped down through that chute somewhere? I don't think so. Can I climb up to those areas? I don't think so either. I thought I would have to use a clone there, but I guess not. We're getting closer to the world tree, maybe. A little bit of a slowdown there. Still 75 meters. I guess I should applaud video games for using the metric system as much as they do. They probably use it a lot more than anybody else for games that are usually aimed at United States people. Of course, games are also always international things, so they probably just don't want to spend the effort to convert. Plus, it makes more sense, honestly. We were down there, were we not? Yes. Or did we come? Yeah, we were. Another coin. Oh, I thought there was a coin here. Ah, there is a coin. This is the coin, a throwing knife right there. I could... Let's see what happens there.
I'm sure I heard something.
Two bodies to carry. I guess I didn't come down this way. Interesting. Now that was one throwing knife for two. Here we go. This is new. It just tried to eat a brick.
Bad eyes, but fucking keen hearing. These critters are a nightmare.
Rubbers are giant roaches mutated. They're blind, but apparently have really good ears. I'm a little surprised they introduced new characters. So, can I stealth kill these guys, or am I just... Do I just need to be quiet? How bad eyes are there? Looks like blind. So this is just a section to test your ability to not bump into things. Not a problem. Oops. Oh man, when did it last save? When did we last save? Ooh, far back here. Alright.
I don't even want to think about what they're burning here. Trash, threatening letters, assassination orders, disappointing lines. Letters covered in finger marks that idiots think they're sending to their families. The unofficial history of Akenash. Bad conscience makes for damn good fuel.
So he says they'd be covered in finger marks because the people are illiterate and thus can't read or write, so they just make marks on paper and then think those letters are going to their family when they aren't. Really? Let's try to poison this guy this time. So we'll wait. I could also throw a knife at him. Yeah, let's just throw a knife at him. Since we knew there was a knife here anyways. Get right next to him. Can't pickpocket anything, so we'll just muffle kill him. You know what would be funny?
Bad eyes. Fucking keen hearing.
Save this time.
These critters are a nightmare.
Let's see what happens when I just toss body on it. Nothing interesting. I don't think I can get close enough to this. It moves a little faster than me. I don't think there was a muffle kill option there. whatever, we'll take that victory for what it was. And we'll keep in mind that if we ever are in mixed company between those creatures and the humans, those creatures are going to make noise and the humans are probably going to hear it. Looks like there's a way. Looks like we should be able to at least climb the wall there. Yep. They probably were planning on us to have the ability to climb ropes and didn't get that finished. Yeah, I can see some things that are missing in this game, but not. So far it feels like a pretty complete thing. This is gonna be difficult. The hideout is 35 meters that way. And the relic looks like it's in this room. And you can't drop down there, even though it looks like you should be able to. See those mushrooms over there? I think that's it. So let's find the relic first, and then we'll deal with yeah, I don't know if it is that area over there though. See, like when we look here, the bridge we're on, and then a square mushroomed chute with a area behind it. The bridge is right there. Matches pretty perfectly. And there's a square chute either on either side of these, it feels like. Gonna walk carefully here, ever so carefully. It looks like the clone could go through that fire. But how would I turn off the fire? Interesting. If we are really close to the end, 30 meters is almost nothing. Let's just throw knives at them. And they dissolve themselves, so you don't even need the acid. And since they're blind, there's no reason to hide from them visually. It's more just sneak up on them. That was a muffled kill according to the game. Great time to save. We're only 30 minutes in though. So even if we waste a lot of time in the hideout and have like several bits of conversation there, that's probably only going to be like 5-10 minutes. Careful here. Here it is. This is some kind of trap. Come on, where's that relic? What's this thing do? I have vials of sand, vials of amber, no vials of life. Seems like everybody's over there. I think I need to get all of these guys to chase off to my clone. That's, I bet, what I have to do. So let's make a clone. And then control our clone. Follow me, guys. All you guys, every single one of you. And then activate. That leaves just one guy left. There's nothing in there to pick up from the bodies. So one's not a problem. He actually walks in a circle, so I could just stay moderately still and wait for him to come to me. Just like that. We've got a body. And we've got another body. And we've got the object we wanted. Good. So, what now? How do we get out of here? Can't just walk into the blue. Might as well save right here. I guess I climb up these and just work my way up. Alright, so another save here. We've been going 36 minutes.
Oh, that stinks. Guess I'm getting close to the hideout.
So let's, I suppose, just take a quick look at our map. We got 22 of 40 coins. It's a incredibly small amount. And then the rest of the map is just these spiraling sections. So there's coins, I guess, just everywhere, hidden. I bet they're not hidden too far. I mean, and too difficult to find places. It's probably all things I could easily find if I had killed everybody. But that really gets to the core of the problem playing this the first time, is we don't have the abilities to kill everyone. And because we don't have those abilities, it's a suicide mission to try and do it. In fact, it's quite a long journey here. I think we'll just run back once and see what we could do. Like this section I cleared out, and I think we found a coin somewhere around here. This section I cleared out. But at this halfway point, I would say this is probably about the halfway point. It's all just gonna be challenge after challenge. And there's no point, particularly on this level, to pit pocket, unless I need that equipment to finish this level. Let's wait for this guy to decide to come. I don't see any way you could take out this guy from this angle without being seen by the other guy. But the other guy just has a hammer where this guy has a sword. So I gotta immediately parry that one hit there to save him. So, yeah. At 40 minutes, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth doing any of that. Let's just go see what we can do in the hideout.
Oh, that stinks. Guess I'm getting close to the hideout.
Little side section here. Interesting. So, mission complete. This time we got it took us 3 hours and 12 minutes of actual playtime. A lot more. We triggered 14 alerts. We killed 92 enemies. We left a staggering 70 alive. I think more and more we're going to leave alive. 20 dead bodies were found. We collected 22 of 40. None of those statistics, however, matter one bit. The things that matter are our skill points. So we beat the level, the 4 sections of the level. That gives us 70. We killed Gorbert and got rid of his body, 30. We plundered the strong room, another 30. We got the book he wanted, 30. That feels like that almost might change the story a little bit. And then I stole the relic for 25. Now, the insignias to get an achievement would be Shadow, no alerts triggered. Almost feels like you could do it. It almost feels like if you had all the abilities unlocked, even with my terrible play that I've been doing, I only set off 14 alerts apparently. Probably that's because as soon as an alert gets set off, you get attacked and you die. So I, in reality, probably set off hundreds of alerts, died, loaded to the second before the alert was set off, and then moved on. I don't think there's anything for getting mercy. I don't think there's anything for getting swiftness. Swiftness, by the way, in this would have been beating the level in 32 minutes. Which, yeah, I guess if you were going for not alerting anybody, you might be able to run through the entire level like that. And then Thief, take all tokens collected. If I go back and replay the levels, now the question will be, do I have the ability to save my progress on those coins, or do I have to get all 40 in one run, or do I have to maybe get all 10 in each section? That's something we need to figure out.
Hey, you asleep?
Back to this
You better
cutscene.
not die before I've been able to take care of you. Answer the governor.
Who told you of the existence of these plans? Who told you where they were? Speak!
Who? Everyone. And no one. Sometimes you just have to listen to people thinking. And you think so hard, you humans. You prattle on all day long inside your little skulls.
What are you going on about? Listen to people thinking.
You still haven't understood? All those desperates who had the bad idea to taste amber. I hear their thoughts. I hear everything they think. And the elves, they're like me. They hear your guards thinking that they'd hope for a bit less boredom thanks to a small dose of this golden poison. It appears that smuggling is doing well. The elves have had your tower under surveillance since the beginning, Barrowman.
Lies! You're making it up.
Oh, really? Yet I can clearly hear your torturer thinking that this morning he sold the pipe of a prisoner to be able to pay for a little smuggled amber. And also that his balls are itching.
There is no contraband in Akenash. Consummation of amber is prohibited. You're talking nonsense.
Aaron, you will gather your men and inspect the bowels of the tower. I want to know the truth.
But father, if the elves are spying on us, wouldn't it be better to focus on...
Don't meddle in diplomacy. I'll make sure to summon the elf ambassador, and if they are watching us, he will answer for this betrayal.
If you say so, Father.
And so you managed to get hold of the plans of Akenash. Have you given them to the elves? Well, anyway, Querberus was the only one able to decipher them.
No. I still had stuff to do inside your walls before returning to the World Tree. I heard that access to the heart of the tree, the bridge, was protected by a tamper-proof lock, and that you keep the only key in your apartments. So I said to myself, hey Rakash, if you hope to reach the heart of the World Tree, you'll need this key. Go visit this governor. And try not to dirty the carpets too much. Well, while I stuck up on throwing knives, I'll ask Ozcan how to enter the freaking fortress that is Governor Barrowman's apartment.
Yeah, it makes no sense that you'd be talking to yourself in an insulting tone and telling yourself to do things. It just doesn't make any sense at all. This feels 100% like Styx is the one being tortured right now, and the character we're playing is Ragash, which is just like a clone of Styx, and then I would assume he just has the ability to make clones of clones. Can't come through that door. The hideout is that way, and that guy is that way. Has much changed? Not, doesn't seem like it. There's no coins or anything in the hideout. It would be silly to throw a ball of sand and waste your sand. Our life and our amber is at maximum. Stocked up on ball of sand there. Is everything at maximum? No. So you could potentially limit yourself down even more if you felt like it. If you just wanted to say, like, no, I'm just gonna play this game. When is that gonna open up, I wonder? With whatever you start with and nothing more. Let's not waste, I guess we can waste a little bit of time here, but there's probably some better things we could do with our time than just, here it is. I was right here and I missed it. So pick up all these, pick up these, amber, pick up the knives. We can see the relics, look back and look cool. And then replay mission and skills. So let's see, what could we get? We already have the sixth sense that tells us if something's about to attack on us. It's been useless. Light footsteps when you walk or running, you do not produce any sound when you move while being invisible. That's useless. Rapid recovery. When you return from invisibility, rapid recovery allows to retain half your amber that you consumed to make you invisible. You can stay invisible indefinitely without consuming amber as long as you don't move. So for 200 skill points, that final tier sounds interesting at least. Silent landing, you're as nimble as any goblin. So he is a goblin, you can make less noise when you hit the ground. Your rolls and dodges are more effective in avoiding the blows of your enemies. You less accuracy to succeed in a dodge and attack. I haven't ever used that. Expert duelist, less accuracy to successfully counter. The timing for successful parry is wider. So that would be 110 right there for expert duelist, and I kind of wish I had that. And then elite thrower, the distance over which you can throw projectiles is doubled. Yeah, that all of a sudden changes a lot. I could bind, I could pounce. You can order a clone to lay in wait inside the chest and cupboard and grab the first enemy that comes within reach. Well, how long will he stay that way? Superior smoke bomb. So for 140 skill points, I could have him turn into a smoke bomb. You can make your clone invisible. There is no cost in amber, but you can only do it once per clone. Equipment now. Carry 3 throwing knives and carry extra vial of amber for 150, or kill. Covered kill, aerial kill, hanging kill, and murderous impulse. And that would be 170. And then predator, I don't know what those are, but I don't think I can get them right now. So let's start covered kill, aerial kill, and then hanging kill, or an extra throwing knife. Or maybe I should have gotten some of these piercing gazes. Let's go with an extra throwing knife, since those have proved to be useful. And silent landing. Do I have anything else I could purchase? Nope. Can I save? So before we do this, let's see what happens if we try to replay a mission. It seems like I would have to play it all, right? Yeah. Ooh, so this really just doesn't seem like something I'd want to do.
Well, according to Ozcan, the transport office is at the center of the embassy. Distinguished diplomats, you will have a surprise invitee at the negotiating table.
I have all my upgrades. And all of that. Come on. Nope. Let's test this. And then we'll just leave. So, I don't think we're very likely that we're going to replay these levels. They're really, really long. And I don't see... Come on. Really? Yeah, I don't... Without, like, a way to just bolt to that embassy at 1:36. I don't even know how you do it in a short amount of time. Covered kill, what does that look like? All of a sudden though, you see the difference here. It's like, wait a minute, now all of a sudden I can I can distract him and get people interested. And see, just like run. But as soon as you get locked in these parries, I don't think, well, you can roll out of them, interesting. But not out of the fight, you only can dodge them enough to do that. Alright. Let's see, load in the hideout. It doesn't seem like if you replay also that you can exit. Like if I just do the intro.
The atrium.
Here we go. So much of this. Like restart. Pause menu on replay though does help. Resume, but there's no like quit to the like, main menu or quit the game. It's like no way to get back to the hideout. Interesting. So we're gonna be right on time actually. I managed to pull that off somehow. Give me one more of these vials. One more of these. I need like I have 2 of potentially 3 vials of life and 2 of potentially 3 knives. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy and get this conversation done. This was an exit before, but I don't think it is now. So each one of those gates is probably its own separate exit. Down and down we go. I don't think there's any other pickups in this area. Where'd he go? He's still down further. I can poison my own water container? Looks like that might be an exit too. Where are you? Where are you? Ozcan. Ozcan's a decent name for a weird made up name. Nothing else, so let's talk.
Hey, look who's here. Did you find what you were looking for, my friend?
I do believe I did. Let's see what else is around here. Doesn't look like anything.
spill some brains, or have you just got a death wish? You want to turn up at the big boss's place just like that?
Well, I would have announced my visit with a hunting horn, but I left it in my other pants.
Listen, friend, if you really want to go there, I might just know how to get you inside. I'll explain, if you'd just be so kind as to bring me back a small souvenir in exchange.
You wouldn't know how to get to the heart of the tree by any chance, because it would save me time.
No. If I knew that, I would already have sold it myself. The heart of the tree. Well, just reach right in the tree and grab it, old son.
Well then, okay, I'll see if I can find what you want. Spit it out.
I know that Barrowman has a secret room in his apartment, and I'd like to know what it's used for or what's inside. For someone like me, that kind of information is worth big money.
Interesting.
Finding secret rooms is what I do.
Listen, every day, Barrowman gets a delivery of huge chests containing his clean clothes, food from his personal reserve, and documents that he has brought up from the library. All you have to do is to get inside one of the chests and be delivered to his home.
What do I look
Interesting.
like? Pastrami? Then again, I got nothing to lose.
Pastrami.
What is it you need me to get?
I don't know. Anything that looks expensive. I've never set foot inside the governor's place, but there must be plenty.
Okay, I'll see. Will that be all, my prince?
The
No,
lips don't
there's a guy,
line up.
Owen, the foreman of the reinforcement works, a crook at heart, like you and me, except that all of a sudden, the guy wants to go straight. He had a vision. You know the type. Anyway, I don't know what's bitten him, but he threatened to inform on some of my guys if I didn't leave him alone.
I get the feeling that a friend of yours is gonna have an accident.
Yes, but more than that, I want to make an example of him. Something that says, when you do business with Ozcan, it's for life or death. Bring his body back to me, and I'll arrange a small show in public.
Damn, transporting a corpse. This is gonna cost you, buddy. I hope it's worth it. Sitting up to your ass in water all day long.
Don't worry about that.
Okay. I don't know how we're gonna transport the corpse, per se. That's how you bring it back to him. You must have to take it to a specific area. So this start is there. Let's run back to the hideout and see if things are refilled. That would be nice. Even the hideout doesn't give you enough items. Like, oh, what a pain. So we move on to the next level, and we're gonna do some more sneaking around. It's strange that they use the word pastrami. This doesn't feel like a world that would have pastrami. Also, I'm still not sure about the comedy here. It's half the times funny and half the times lame, which I guess for comedy is not terrible. I personally like about half of the comedians that I listen to, and so wouldn't be a big surprise there. So what did we learn this episode besides we got really lucky that we could waste 30 minutes in the hideout? Probably not gonna replay anything. I'm probably a lot better off now that I've unlocked the kill from stealth. That really changed the whole gameplay. That feels like something that should have unlocked by default just as you were playing through a level. It's like, now you can do this, and that way nobody gets left out. The minimum amount of abilities was lacking, obviously. So going forward, levels might be a little bit shorter because we're not really going to try to get tokens, because there's no way, I bet, for any of the levels going forward that we get them all. we'll try to get the relics, we'll try to do the side quests. We do want that extra SP. Now, it may turn out that you actually have to do every single insignia and every single side quest all at the same time to get enough SP, or maybe not. Maybe it stacks. Maybe one time you can do all the side quests, maybe one time you can do it really fast. It would be really silly to ask somebody to beat the whole level in 30 minutes and collect every bit, but that might be what they're asking. We'll have to find out next time. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.